everyone, it's Clay Jenkinson on my Listening to America tour. We're in northern Minnesota. I've always wanted to see Red Lake. We're on the Red Lake Indian Reservation, Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Chippewa. They've been here since the late 1700s when the Sioux, the Dakota and Lakota, migrated westward onto the Great Plains. This is one of two reservations that never participated in the Dawes Act, the Dawes Severalty Act of 1887, which divided up native lands, encouraged native people to file for homesteads, just as white people did under the Homestead Act. And then the surplus lands would be made available to others, non-Indians and so on. And this created something called checkerboarding or fractionalization. This people, the Red Lake Ojibwe, refused to participate in the Dawes Act. There was a long and acrimonious dispute about it, but they prevailed. And so this is the most contiguous, all-native place in America. And I've wanted to see this lake because the lake is the largest freshwater lake contained within a single state in America. And the whole question of sovereignty and who owns the land and who's in control of Native America has a particularly interesting history right here. And I have to say, I admire the Red Lake Ojibwe for refusing to have their lands split up and essentially confiscated. 95 million acres of Native American land were dispossessed under the provisions of the Dawes Act, which was created, if you can believe it, as a philanthropic act for Native people, to give them a sense of ownership of property and maybe to bring them towards greater assimilation. It led to all sorts of horrible problems. And so this people, the Ojibwe, are in North Dakota, they're in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and of course in Ontario and Manitoba. They held out this one place, Red Lake, and so it's an absolutely beautiful day. This is the Sandy River, one of the feeders of Red Lake. You can just barely see the opposite shore way, way off in the distance. There are two arms of this lake, and I feel especially grateful and honored to be on this foreign land, and we're guests here of the Red Lake Anishinaabe, to be able to see this for myself. So stay tuned, we'll be doing more of this on our Listening to America tour of the United States.